Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Air Training. Today we're going to be talking about numbering and labeling your magazines, also keeping both fighting mags and training magazines. So, magazines are a wear item, number one. Okay, so you want to have magazines that are good to go, preferably brand new. You can run them a couple times, but after that just leave them alone, and those are your fighting magazines. So for instance, this is a brand new P-Mag. I went ahead, shot it I think twice just to make sure it's working properly, and then I just leave it loaded and I don't mess with it. Okay, whereas this is a training magazine, right? Same with this one right here. Okay, so the thing is that the feed lips will bend. All right, they'll start to crack. That causes double feeds. The magazines get dirty. Okay, and then also base plates commonly will break off, especially like I had a SIG 1911 like years ago. Those base plates all broke off. Okay, they're trash. But magazines are a wear item. Okay, usually with malfunctions, they're user induced, or it's a magazine issue, or it's ammo related. That's generally what will cause it most of the time. After that, it can be wear on the gun, but usually it's one of those things. So if we can eliminate that from our fighting mags, we want to do that. So you should have fighting magazines, okay, or carry magazines, and then you should have training magazines. One thing you can do is, if you want to label your fighting magazine, you can do that, right? So this says carry 17. So this is a brand new magazine that I'm not going to be using at the range or in training classes. And the reason why I wrote carry 17 is I also have carry mags that are for a Glock 19, okay? Those hold 15 rounds, and it has Glock 19 written on it. And this one right here is for my Glock 45. I just got a Glock 45 MOS, and if I'm going to be carrying this, it's going to be only with these magazines. Okay, I'm eliminating user error. You know, even if you got like a G43X or a G48, those magazines look pretty similar to a Glock 19 magazine. So if we can just, you know, make it as simple as possible, like, you know, this one holds 17 rounds, or you could write, you know, Glock 17 on it. You know, that's going to eliminate the chance of you grabbing the wrong magazine. And especially, like, think about if you have a wife that goes and takes training classes, she's more worried about, you know, like if you got kids, she's worried about taking care of the kids and stuff. That's always constantly on her mind. So if you make it simple for her too, that can be a good thing as well. So say like you carry Glock 19, she carries a G43X or G48, she'll probably label those just to completely eliminate the chance of error. Okay, because we all make mistakes. It's easy to do. All right, now for your training magazines, you should put your name on them, or you can do initials. But if you put your initials on them, chances are the other people that you go take a class with, they don't know your initials. But if they go, hey, you know, who's Andrew, where are you at? You know, and it has Andrew written on the magazine, then you're like, oh, yep, that's my magazine, okay? So for these ones, all right, Combat Art, right, because these are with the rental guns, and then they're numbered. The reason why they're numbered is so I can know that if magazine number 5 is giving me issues, we can go ahead and, you know, write bad mag, smash that bitch with a hammer and throw it away. So it's not going to be in circulation anymore. Now, with this one, I wrote, you know, we got it laser engraved by Cody at Cabra Arms, Combat Art, and then we numbered them, and then wrote G17/G45. So if someone has a Glock 17 or a Glock 45 in class, they know that these magazines work. Whereas this one has G19, Glock 19 written on it. Now, you don't have to get it laser engraved. Like what I usually would do was just use a paint marker. Okay, that works, but that wears off. Like I've written Combat Art and numbered these dozens of times on these magazines with a paint marker. It does wear off eventually. So since Cody got a laser engraver, I gave him all my pistol mags to practice with, and I just had him go ahead and laser engrave them, so that's not going to wear off anymore. Okay, so again, you need to have a separation between your fighting mags and your carry mags and your training mags. Now, how many should you have? That's another question people have, and maybe we'll do a separate video on it. But for your carry magazines, like your pistol, you should have 3 magazines. Okay, 3 magazines that are always brand new. Okay, how many extra mags that you carry on your body every day with your EDC, that's kind of up to you. We'll do a separate video on that, but you should have 3 brand new magazines for sure. How many training magazines should you have for your pistol? Minimum of 5. Okay, have a minimum of 5. If you have a single sack gun that holds, less than 10 rounds, you should probably have 10. Okay, if you go take classes, you'll understand this, but we do have people that are like, oh, I only have 3 magazines. Do I really need to have 5? Yes, you do. You need to have 5. Okay. Again, it's a wear item, and it just makes going through class a lot easier. Now, other thing. See, these ones have initials on them, right? Which I can get away with at my range because I'm, the one I go to. No one else understands that you need to write your name on your magazines and number them, really. So, pretty much people know it's me. But another thing you do is you can label the type of ammo that's in there. So this has IMI 77 grain match ammo in this magazine, and if it doesn't have that written on it, it's got 55 grain. I only buy match ammo. There's 2 different types that I like. The IMI 77 and then it was Australian Outback 69 grain. Black Hills and shit, that's all really good too. But those are 2 I buy for match, and then if I am buying bowl ammo, I don't buy M855, I only buy the 55 grain. Okay, so that's another thing you do is you can label it. That's just a piece of tape and a Sharpie to let me know that that's got the IMI in it. Okay, now how many rifle mags should you have? Again, minimum of 3 brand new mags, and really, if you're thinking about being a rifleman, it should be more than that. You should have probably 2 full loadouts. Okay, just to be safe, that are just ready to go, so that if shit went crazy, you have a pretty good amount of ammo. And then after that, just add more to it. Okay, just get more, and just keep those magazines stored. It's not going to wear out your magazine having rounds stored in it. Okay, they're fine. All right, but the big thing is we keep our magazines for training classes and for going to the range and shooting and practicing. We keep those separate from our fighting magazines. Okay, yeah, let's see. So you can do it with the paint marker. Like I said, you can get laser engraved. You can have Cody at Firearms do that. That's going to be longer lasting, and it looks nicer on these ones. If you're going to have that done, they should be brand new magazines, or at least really, really clean. We'll do a video with Cody. And then other thing you can do is take white out and write on your magazines. That's what I used to do when I was in the Marine Corps, and I think we wrote our kill number on that, which is like first 2 letters of the last name and then last 4 of your social, and we switch it to the DOD number. But anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Okay, hope you learned something. If you have any questions, comment them below. Get your ass out to class sometime soon. Thank you so much to everyone who buys my products, and all my students especially. You guys are awesome. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives.